Okay, this one might be a little different from my other dev streams because I just wanted to try going through the motions of an entire game, even if I'm not going to be able to. Oh, I forgot that I actually put into the workshop as an unlisted thing. But I want to go through the motions of playing this. Actually, it'd be better to do this in hot seat mode, even if it doesn't quite work right. I want to try going through the motions and see if there's anything that stands out to me as a problem. So for setup, I'm going to be taking one of yours, one of these, then 5 more, and we're going to change these to white. Okay. And then purple's going to actually it doesn't really matter. There's no turns in this game. So let's just do this. Okay, so I'll play with these 3 hands. It's minimum 3-player game, so that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, let me see. Alright, so it's probably a better way to do this. But for now, oops. We'll change these to teal. And then I'll play a trait here. Let's just and then oh boy. what just happened? Oops. So I'm doing, oh, it deals it to everybody. Oh, curious. Go back. Oh, oh. Okay, we'll set this to white. There we go. Okay, well, almost. So this is the desire. Okay, this is a little more tricky when you're not the actual hand owner. Okay. Alright, so oops, wait, this is when to make cards, isn't it? Okay. So everybody's got 5 cards. Oh wait. There we go. So if I were to be white, then this is what everyone's hands would look like, which is perfect. Can't tell, but I'm able to tell that this player is blue, even without that. And then get in there. Get in there. Okay. Okay, so let's simulate a game. So it doesn't seem like it matters who you invite first. So let's just... Maybe I shouldn't have the thing, because that kind of screws up things. Okay, so this one is white, right? Yeah, okay, so let's do... Oh, so they're doing cyan. They're doing white. So let's have them do pink, actually. They're doing cyan. Wait a minute. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. I don't want people to be able to hover over and see, oh, that's a letter for me. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, I see what happened there. So maybe it'll be fine normally. But I should definitely still change these so that they don't have unique identifiable names like that. Okay, so this one's going to pink, this one's going to blue. We'll make this one go to white. Okay, and then everybody would flip their cards. And then, so they would deliver their card to blue. Wait, no, to pink. They would deliver their card to blue. And they would deliver their card to pink. Wait, white. Oh my god. So that still feels a little confusing, but it shouldn't be that confusing when I'm only playing myself, because then it's like, okay, I'm definitely sending this to blue. Okay, so I'm looking for crowns. So this card shows that there's nothing going on for white that I want. So in fact, they have a negative crown. So let's take out a marker. And we'll just use... I'm going to use this to show that I'm not that into white. Wait, oh, I still have to give him a card. So let's give this to white. So we can look at that card. And then I got a card from pink. So let's trade a card pink. I got a card from white. Wait, no. I got a card from blue. Wait. I sent it to white. This is really confusing when I'm playing all of them. Okay, alright, hold on. Let's send these cards back. Because I'm really confused right now, and I don't know if it's because the game bad or because I'm playing 3 hands. And I'm not feeling good about that. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Okay, so I think I want to remove the snap points, name the layer box, give the layer boxes unique names, I mean distinct names. The same name, not in unique names. Okay, so God, I really need more people to playtest this. So say pick white. Say I pick pink. And say I pick blue. Yeah, definitely want to get rid of that snap point because it just screws up things. So these get revealed. So deliver a card to white. Deliver a card to pink. And deliver a card to blue. No, to blue. It'll be easier to tell when I'm that player because it'll be obvious who blue is. So I got this card from white. So if I want to look at white's card, I have to give a card to white. I got a card from blue, so if I want... Wait a minute. Did I accidentally give a trait card? No, I didn't. I think I just accidentally have Wait, where are my cards? I gave one to white and blue? Am I missing a card? Oh, it's still under here, right, okay. Yeah, so I just forgot to... What was I doing? Okay. So it does seem like it's a little confusing, like, oh wait, to look at this card, like if people are putting cards into my hand, then it might be confusing to get a card from, because like if, so like, say this happens, I should save the state so I don't have to keep doing this. You could like totally forget that you have a card down there too. Okay, so say this is my setup. So like say two people trade with white, right? And trade with pink or something, right? So these two people put a card into, oops, not this card. These two people put their card into their hand. So it's like I got these two cards. And let's say like white's really fast. And white's like, yeah, I do want to look at that card. So here you go. So like am I going to register like, is it going to register like to look at this I need to like it'll be yeah, I feel like there's so many opportunities for things to get confusing here. Because like it'd be easy if you could just be like, oh, okay, for each card, face down card, I need to give one back. But I mean, like, that's relying on people playing mechanically perfectly, and I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem or not. It's certainly clearer than it was before, but still. It does make it a little clear having the mailbox out in front of you, like I'm expecting a card from white. So either I get my card back or white gives me a card. And then if I get my card back without getting white, then I know I got rejected. Right? So like, if white's like, here you go, not interested. Is there a way to make this transaction clearer? And am I just confusing myself because I'm playing with myself? Not euphemism. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, let me just go through this like I assume people know what they're doing. But first of all, let's take some notes. Change letterbox names to same thing. Remove snap points. Consider ways to make card exchanges clearer and cleaner. Okay, so let's continue this like I know what the hell I'm doing. So wait a minute. Oh, so like by the rules, since these two traded with each other, they both have to be accepted, I think. Why is this on the last page? Double check rules. Okay. So if they're both accepting, so they accepted, and then to look at the first card, they'd have to give them a card. They would have to give a card to blue to look at their card. This is the only information that blue gets. If this was rejected, they would have a chance to like get our card. We'll experiment with that later. So everybody gets to look at their cards. So we deduce that they're bad for money. So let's put this here to be like white's no bueno. And then you would see that blue is actually good. So let's get one of these to say blue good actually. So white's actually gonna court blue, but it's actually not a good deal for them. So take these back. So they could take mailboxes back. But naturally, they haven't resolved their stuff with pink, so they still have their cards out. So they got a lot of information out of this. They know that pink is actually looking really good, actually. Like even better match than cyan. Because they got this and they got minus. So that's like two things going for pink. And what does pink think of white? So Not really great. Not great because, oops. Because we're looking at, they got minus crown going for them. But, they don't got, they got minus dagger, and they've got neutral prayer. Oh, so they're not the worst. They're not the worst. They might be fine, depending on the other attributes. Because they have one match, and the other is neutral. So it's not the worst. So they might, but they're probably going to go after the other suitor. So let's get this primed. Give these cards back. And then you give these cards back. And so we take these cards back. Okay, so everybody should have 5 cards. Okay, so white's no good, so they're going to go for pink next. Pink seemed great, so they're going to go for pink again. This time showing this card. Wait, they already showed that card, so let's show this card. Or did they show him this card already? Well, it's hard to keep track of all this information. God, yeah. Maybe I do need... Although, maybe this is like what I'm looking for mechanically. Like, if you're not paying attention to what you're sharing with another person, you're just like selfishly looking at what they share with you, you're not a good communicator. Or am I just trying to like art myself out of bad design? Let's just keep going with it for now. So they're going to try Scion this time. They haven't done anything with Scion yet, so... Okay, so then they all flip. Okay. So they want to court pink again. They also want to court pink, and they're going to court blue. So... They haven't courted blue yet, so here you go. And they haven't courted pink yet, so here you go. They're both going to accept each other, get double information. So actually more information gets exchanged if you're like courting the same people. So they're going for pink again. Oh wait, oh shoot. Forgot about these cards. So this will go over there. This will go over here. And then they already exchanged the cards required to look at those cards. This is going to pink. And they'll trade again. So here you go. So pink is the popular one this time. So let's see. What does Cyan think of pink? Ooh, that's good. So the diamond's a match. Crown's not deal. Ooh, flowers are a match. So pink is looking like quite the eligible gentle person. So they're going to go hard after pink, I think. Maybe? Yeah, because white does not match. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot that they actually wanted to keep going after cyan. Not pink again. Shoot. Oh, I screwed up. Wait, no. No, that's right. They did want to go after pink because they had two matching symbols. Okay. So let's see. So blues resolved it. Why is there this extra card here? There should only be one card here. Wait, no. Oh, okay, yeah, that's with white. Got it. Okay. Wait, no. I'm not a smart lady. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so let's resolve this. So, also looking for crowns. Ooh, another matching symbol. Where's the crown? Crown matches with pink too. And another dagger. Ooh, so they're looking like a good match. And pink's got it going on with blue. I mean, with white. And blue. Okay, and then who is pink like vibing with? Like, they didn't hit off well with white, but how about blue? And how about... So even less so after this. Although they do have 2+ daggers, so maybe the dagger situation is fine. And there is a faith thing there, so maybe they're not the worst. But that is slightly matching, but how about white? Wait, oh no, this was white. Oh, this is... So that's not good. So this is actually really good for cyan, and then really bad for white. So I think they're going to do a hard pass on white, because I think the only thing white had going for them was the crowns, and that's no longer the case. So they're going to take a hard pass on white. I'm going to put their card over here for that. And so these cards go back to blue. This goes back to pink. This goes back to white. These go back to pink. And... Oh! You only care about 3 symbols, but the symbols are not the same for everybody. So you could technically track that information with 3 unlabeled trackers for every player. That's still a lot of stuff. Like, we're talking like an like an abacus-like device with like 8 times 3, 24 things for every player. Although an abacus, were abacuses used in Victorian age? They didn't have calculators, so maybe. What did they use? Did people use before calculators? Before there were calculators, there was an abacus. Is that right? Did these? They did use an abacus. Is an abacus too expensive of a component for a board game? Is this one of those stretch goal type things? Okay, what's an abacus generally have? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if you had like 2, if you had 2, it would be perfect. I'm real tempted. Okay. Wow, this was actually really valuable. Not even done yet. Okay, okay, so that was only 2 rounds. So let's do another round. Take this stuff back. So I think they're not interested in blue right now. They're more interested in pink, but they're not sold yet. Which works out in their favor because they're into cyan right now. So they're going after pink. They're also going after pink. Say this trait. I don't think they only shared this trait with pink. I think so. This one. So this one. And then I'm liking this committing a thing before trading because it also means that like when you get invited, you can't be like, oh, I will show him this thing, but I already committed to share it to somebody else. I don't know if that's like thematically appropriate. Because it's not like you can't write the same letter to 2 different people. Although maybe in an etiquette sort of way you can't. Anyway, so let's send this card. So I think at this point, white could probably intuit, but it might be too late. Anyway, so reveal. So pass a card. Wait, oh no. I keep doing that. Maybe it would be clearer if maybe I should do it with the original idea I had because it feels more intuitive to flip this and then just take a card out of your hand to give. But like I was saying before, I do kind of like the idea of committing the card down. Okay, so send the thing to pink. Send the thing to pink. They definitely want to exchange the information, so exchange this card. Exchange this card. Okay. Shoot. Yeah, you've got to keep track of your own cards. And then for white, they're going to reject. So you could probably intuit it that they weren't jazzed about these first two cards. So I think it was like those two cards. Wait, no, it was minus faith. No, it was minus faith and plus dagger. What card did they have that was plus dagger? Oh no, no, this is for Scion. It was minus crown. It's like this card and I can't remember. Oh, it was like this and that. So like they'll draw a card. Ah, curses. Okay, so how's this card compare? Is this different from what they had before? They don't really know. It is actually better, but they don't know that for sure. Would Table Talk change this? So let's say that they were like, okay, fine, maybe this is... Maybe this is better, and then change this back and discard it. Okay, then have this as a new card. And maybe they can entice them with it. What if in rejecting you could give somebody a card? No, I don't like that. Okay, so they got rejected, so their turn's resolved already. Then let's see, what did blue give? Ooh, another sword. Well, it cancels out, but they're still net positive. Still net positive these. These are new. So there's no crown, but this is probably enough to seal the deal. And those are the two symbols they would want to match with. So do they have something that could push that further? Oh my god. Well, maybe in the cards that they gave. So... Ooh, that is solid. Ooh, they're gonna propose. Oh, it's gonna be a simultaneous proposal. So, give these cards back. So, like in the 3-player game, it seemed like it resolved fast. And it also seemed kind of like... This also seemed kind of on rails, which is the thing that I hate. So they're going to make a last-ditch effort to propose to pink. Diamonds. So this card. And they're going to propose to blue. They got a plus sword here. This hurts the crown chances. But there's nothing that helps the crowns. Like they're all of these cards hurt. So let's just give this card, because we're only going for those anyways. And then they're gonna propose to pink. They're looking for like they're looking for roses. So this is like a good pair. So is this. Do they have an idea of what they want? Maybe if they talked. But let's just say this card. Cyan, make it ring. Okay. Now, reveal. Okay, so that would be a problem too. I might want to consider redoing the mailbox cards like as upside down as like 8 individual cards. Like that would use up more memory, but it would prevent them from stacking like that. Yeah, that would prevent it from stacking with all the other cards. And I think I want to do that. So flip mailbox cards. Okay. Alright, so lots of proposals happening. So they get to everybody gets to look at these. So this is going to well, actually it doesn't matter because these get automatically accepted. So they must decide a card to give to the other player now. So they I think I put in the rules that it has to be distinct cards, right? So they can't give the same card back. Although if they don't get a chance to accept, if they don't get a chance to like review the card, then maybe it does make sense for them to send it back, especially since they're both proposing to each other, so it's like they're happy with each other. Take one of your, let's see, oh, did I take that part out? I think I took out the part about having to accept if you propose to each other. Do I like it this way? Okay, I think I need to put in some text about when two people propose to each other. Okay. Alright, so if I had done this the way I had done it, that I had originally written it, these would both have to be accepted, which would mean this gets rejected. And they lose their chance, they just lose the game. So they're a sad they're a sad player. So these people are pretty much automatically married, but they do get to exchange cards. So they have to pick another card, which is bad for pink. Because like all their cards are bad. This works out. They're happy about this because this means that they got rid of one of their cards that didn't help. So since they're doing that, maybe they could get away with giving another prayer card. Ah, shoot. Wait, no, this, yeah, oh, that's double bad. All of these are minus daggers. They're all bad. Alright, well, I think this one is better. If I have to give a minus dagger, at least one that will help push the faith. So change this to... Well, actually, it doesn't have to. Just change it to cyan. Change this one to pink. Give this over here. Alright, so one of these has to go back. So we just lost the crown and the rose, so that's not good. So let's send... Oh, here's a good match. Yeah, that's a good card. Doesn't get much better than that. That'll help fix the sitch a little. And those are the ones I was shooting for anyway, so let's change this to pink. Send that back. So this becomes this. Alright, so these are the final hands. Okay, so they just straight up lose, and nobody's looking at their traits, so they're just kind of out of the game. Sucks be them. Okay, so now let's use these attribute markers for realsies. So we've got plus rose. We've got this one straight out. What is that? Diamond. Crowns are positive because there's a single crown. Daggers are positive. And faith is negative. No, faith is not. Okay, so these are their dominant attributes. And then, how about you? I think these need to be smaller. Okay, here's don't matter. Okay, so minus roses for sure. Plus diamonds. And got minus daggers. Faith is positive. Crowns are also positive. Okay, so what have we got here? We're looking for roses, diamonds, and crowns. Roses, wait, all positive? No. Minus rose. Okay, that's a check. Positive diamonds and crowns. So that's a winner. That's a winner chicken dinner over here. So blue wins. What about you? Plus diggers, minus faith, they don't have, minus crowns. And they lose. So blue is the winner of this game. Okay, how long did that take? Took about 50 minutes. And I knew what I was doing for the most part, although I did spend a lot of time agonizing over decisions. But still, that went faster than I thought. Again, this was only 3 people, so you're going to be getting information a lot faster than if there's like 8 people to trade with. But okay. Well, this was valuable for me. I definitely gotta take this stuff into consideration. It's getting a little late for me to actually make any changes, but I'm going to put this into some notes. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Is there a simple way to do like an up and down tracker for 8 players? It doesn't have to be an abacus strictly, but I feel like such a thing would add a lot of cost. I guess it could just be, well, could just be like something as simple as like 3 like markers, right? Because it was helpful to just have this. It does kind of feel like appropriate for spreadsheets to be involved with how I like that being incorporated into theming. So maybe it could just be like one of those like score sheet things that they sometimes include for like end game stuff. And all of this is like a spreadsheet with like 24 columns. And then you could put like pluses and minuses in it. I think I like that. Okay, I wonder if you could make something like that, like a thing with like clickable checkboxes. Alright, well, that's enough of this. Thanks for joining me for my personal playtest. Hope you enjoyed. You have a good evening, and you have an even better tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. Good night.